Have you ever stopped to think about how amazing it is that you've made it this far in life? 8 decades of wisdom, laughter, and memories. That's something to celebrate. But let's be honest. Sometimes it feels like the world is moving a little too fast, doesn't it? Maybe your body doesn't move quite the way it used to, or you feel like people don't always understand what it's like to be your age. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone, and you're not done yet. In fact, this chapter of your life can be one of the best yet. Today we're diving into 7 secrets to staying healthy, happy, and independent. These aren't just tips, they're little treasures that can help you live your best life, no matter your age. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's chat. First, let's talk about something that's so simple, yet so powerful: staying active. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm 80. I'm not running marathons. And you don't have to. Staying active doesn't mean pushing your body to its limits. It's about finding small, enjoyable ways to keep moving. Maybe it's a gentle walk around the block, a little gardening, or even dancing to your favorite music in the living room. Did you know that just 30 minutes of light activity a day can improve your mood, boost your energy, and even help you sleep better? Let me tell you about my neighbor, Mrs. Thompson. She's 84, and every morning she takes her little dog, Max, for a walk. It's not a long walk, just a few blocks, but she swears it's the best part of her day. She says it clears her mind, keeps her legs strong, and gives her a chance to wave at her neighbors. And you know what? She's right. Movement is medicine, my friend. So, what's one small way you can add a little more movement to your day? Think about it, and let me know in the comments. Now let's move on to something just as important: staying connected. Loneliness is a sneaky thing, isn't it? It can creep up on you, especially as you get older. But here's the good news: you don't have to face it alone. Staying connected with friends, family, or even your community can do wonders for your mental health. Maybe it's a weekly phone call with your grandkids, joining a local club, or even learning how to use video calls to chat with loved ones far away. I remember hearing about a man named George who started a book club at his local library. He was 82 and had always loved reading, but he missed having people to talk to about his favorite stories. So he decided to create a space where others could join him. Now, every Thursday, he meets with a group of people who share his passion. They laugh, they learn, and they've become like a second family to him. Isn't that inspiring? So here's my challenge to you. Think of one person you can reach out to this week. Maybe it's an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while, or maybe it's someone new you'd like to get to know better. A simple hello can go a long way. Before we wrap up this first part, let's touch on one more secret: keeping your mind sharp. Your brain is like a muscle. It needs exercise too. Whether it's solving puzzles, learning something new, or even just reading a good book, keeping your mind active can help you stay sharp and focused. I once met a woman named Clara who decided to learn how to play the piano at 78. She'd always wanted to, but life got in the way. Now, at 85, she plays beautifully and says it's one of the most rewarding things she's ever done. It's never too late to try something new, my friend. So, what's one thing you've always wanted to learn or do? Share it with me in the comments. I'd love to hear your dreams. All right, that's it for part 1. We've talked about staying active, staying connected, and keeping your mind sharp. But we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll dive into more secrets to living your best life, including how to nourish your body and find joy in the little things. If you're still with me, comment 1 below so I know you're here. And don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more people find this video. See you in part 2. Welcome back, my friend. I'm so glad you're still here. In the first part, we talked about staying active, staying connected, and keeping your mind sharp. Now let's dive into a couple more secrets that can truly transform your life. These next tips are all about taking care of your body and finding joy in the little things. Trust me, these small changes can make a big difference. Let's start with something we all love: food. But not just any food. Nourishing your body with the right foods. You've probably heard the saying, You are what you eat, and it's true. The food you put into your body is like fuel for a car. If you put in the wrong fuel, the car won't run properly. The same goes for your body. Eating a balanced diet filled with colorful fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can give you more energy, improve your mood, and even help you stay independent longer. Now, I know it's not always easy to eat healthy. Maybe you don't feel like cooking as much as you used to, or maybe you're not sure what to make. That's okay. Start small. For example, try adding a handful of berries to your breakfast or swapping out white bread for whole grain. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Water is your best friend. If plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon or cucumber for a little flavor. Let me tell you about Mr. Carter, a retired teacher I met a few years ago. He used to eat a lot of processed foods because they were quick and easy. But after a health scare, he decided to make some changes. He started cooking simple meals at home, like grilled chicken with steamed vegetables. He even started growing his own herbs in a little pot on his windowsill. Now he says he feels better than he has in years. It's amazing what a few small changes can do. Speaking of small changes, let's talk about finding joy in the little things. Life is full of moments that can bring us happiness, but sometimes we're so busy or distracted that we miss them. Have you ever noticed how beautiful the sunrise is, or how good a warm cup of tea feels on a chilly morning? These little moments are gifts, and they're all around us if we take the time to notice them. One of my favorite stories is about a woman named Betty. She's 87 and lives alone, but she's one of the happiest people I've ever met. Her secret? Gratitude. Every morning, she writes down 3 things she's grateful for. Sometimes it's something big, like a visit from her granddaughter, and sometimes it's something small, like the sound of birds outside her window. She says it helps her focus on the good in her life, even on tough days. So here's a little challenge for you. Take a moment right now to think of one thing you're grateful for. It could be anything, a kind word from a friend, a favorite memory, or even just the fact that you're here, watching this video. Hold on to that feeling of gratitude and let it brighten your day. Before we move on, I want to remind you that it's never too late to make positive changes in your life. Whether it's eating healthier, finding joy in the little things, or trying something new, every step you take is a step toward a happier, healthier you. And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small and celebrate every little victory along the way. In the next part, we'll talk about how to stay safe and independent, even as you get older. We'll cover tips for making your home safer, managing your health, and asking for help when you need it. You won't want to miss it. If you're still watching, comment 2 below, so I know you're here. And don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. See you in the next part. Welcome back. You've made it to the final part of our journey, and I couldn't be more proud of you. So far, we've talked about staying active, staying connected, keeping your mind sharp, nourishing your body, and finding joy in the little things. Now let's focus on staying safe and independent, because your independence is one of the most valuable things you have. First, let's talk about your home. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel safe and comfortable. But as we get older, it's important to make a few adjustments to ensure it stays that way. For example, adding grab bars in the bathroom, using non-slip mats, and keeping walkways clear of clutter can help prevent falls. Did you know that falls are one of the leading causes of injury for older adults? But the good news is most falls can be prevented with a few simple changes. I remember visiting my aunt a few years ago. She's 86 and fiercely independent, but she had a few close calls with tripping over rugs and cords. So we spent an afternoon making her home safer. We moved furniture to create clear pathways, secured loose rugs, and added brighter lighting in the hallways. She was hesitant at first, but now she says she feels so much more confident moving around her home. Next, let's talk about managing your health. Regular checkups with your doctor are so important, even if you feel fine. They can catch potential issues early and help you stay on top of your health. And don't be afraid to ask questions or speak up if something doesn't feel right. You know your body better than anyone else. Finally, let's talk about asking for help. I know this can be a tough one. You've spent your whole life taking care of others, and it can be hard to admit when you need a little help yourself. But asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Whether it's asking a neighbor to pick up groceries, hiring someone to help with chores, or reaching out to a family member, there's no shame in leaning on others when you need to. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you realize. Every day is a new opportunity to take care of yourself, try something new, and make the most of this incredible life you've been given. You've got this, my friend. If you made it to the end, comment "Done" below so I know you're here. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little inspiration. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.